What if the most terrifying thing in the known universe is not a black hole, not a virus, not a natural disaster, but the body you woke up in this morning? You have been living inside this thing your entire life. You trust it. You depend on it. But your body has been keeping secrets from you. Dark ones. The kind that once you know them, you cannot unknow. And the strangest part? Scientists only discovered some of these in the last decade, which means for most of human history, nobody knew any of this was happening inside them. Stay with me, because this one gets strange. Here is a fact that should bother you more than it does. You are not solid, not even close. If you removed all the empty space from every atom in your body and compressed what was left, the actual physical matter that makes you, it would be smaller than a grain of rice. Everything else is just empty space held together by invisible forces. But here is where it gets strange. That empty space? It is not empty at all. Right now, your body is home to approximately 38 trillion bacteria. Not in a room near you, not on a surface you touched, inside you, on you, part of you. Those bacteria outnumber your actual human cells, which means by a strict numerical count, you are more bacteria than you are human. And before you reach for the hand sanitizer, you need them. Without those bacteria, your immune system would collapse. Your digestion would shut down. You would be dead within days. Your body is not a single organism. It is an ecosystem, a walking, breathing civilization of trillions of life forms that have decided, for now, to keep you alive because it benefits them too. Think about that the next time you feel alone. You cannot trust what you are seeing at this exact moment, not because something is wrong with you, but because your brain physically cannot process reality fast enough to show it to you in real time. So it cheats. Your brain is constantly predicting what it thinks you are about to see, based on what it has seen before, and showing you that prediction instead of actual reality. What you experience as vision is not a live feed. It is an educated guess, a simulation your brain constructs and updates dozens of times per second. Scientists call this predictive processing, and it explains something deeply unsettling. Every single memory you have is wrong, not slightly wrong, structurally wrong. Every time you remember something, your brain does not play it back like a video file. It reconstructs it from scratch using whatever fragments it can find, and fills in the gaps with fiction. Things that felt real, things that fit the story, things that never actually happened. There is no such thing as a reliable memory. Every courtroom witness who ever said "I remember it" clearly was wrong. Every nostalgic moment you have ever had was at least partially invented by your own mind. And here is the part that should keep you up at night. You have no way of knowing which parts were real and which parts your brain made up. None. There is no internal flag, no warning system. Your entire life story, every moment you think you remember, has been quietly edited by a brain that prioritizes a coherent narrative over the truth. But that is nothing compared to what your body does while you sleep. What happens when you lose consciousness every night is not rest. It is one of the most violent and bizarre processes in all of biology. And
Night when you
almost
fall asleep,
nobody knows it is
your
happening. Your body starts eating itself. Not metaphorically, literally. The process is called autophagy, from the Greek words for self and eating. And it is one of the most important things your body does. While you sleep, your cells identify their own damaged or malfunctioning parts. Old proteins, broken components, cellular debris, and they consume them, digest them, recycle the raw materials for new parts. Your body is a machine that performs its own surgery every single night, in the dark, while you have no idea it is happening. And if it stops, the consequences are catastrophic. Disrupted autophagy is now linked to Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, cancer, and accelerated aging. Your body's nightly self-cannibalism is not a bug. It is the maintenance system keeping you alive. The scientist who discovered autophagy won the Nobel Prize in 2016. The mechanism had been operating inside every human body for hundreds of thousands of years before anyone knew it existed. You were eating yourself last night. You will eat yourself again tonight. Here is what makes this even stranger. The same process that keeps you healthy, when it goes wrong, is one of the primary ways cancer cells survive chemotherapy. They use your own body's self-eating mechanism to hide from treatment, to recycle, to survive. Your greatest biological defense and your most dangerous enemy use the exact same system. There is a nervous system inside your gut that operates completely independently from your brain. It contains over 500 million neurons. It produces 95% of all the serotonin in your body. It sends signals upward to your brain far more often than your brain sends signals down to it. Scientists call it the enteric nervous system. Most people call it gut instinct. What it actually is a second brain that has been running background operations your whole life without asking permission. And here is what nobody tells you. That gut feeling you have had, the inexplicable sense that something was wrong or right or that you should not trust someone, that was not irrational. That was your second brain processing information your conscious mind had not caught up to yet. Your gut brain detects chemical signals, hormonal shifts, and environmental data, and makes decisions based on all of it. Then, it sends those decisions upward as feelings, as instincts, as the thing you cannot explain but cannot ignore. Every time you overrode a gut feeling and it turned out to be a mistake, that was your conscious brain overruling a biological system that had already done the math. Your body was not designed with one brain, it was designed with two, and the one you never think about might be the smarter one. Here is what all of this means when you put it together. You are not who you think you are. You are not a single organism. You are an ecosystem. You are not perceiving reality. You are experiencing a simulation your brain constructs in real time. You are not resting when you sleep. You are being taken apart and rebuilt. And you are not making decisions with one mind. You are negotiating between two. The body you have lived inside your entire life is stranger, more complex, and more alien than anything science fiction has ever imagined. And scientists are still, right now, today, discovering new things about it that change everything we thought we knew. That is not terrifying. That is the most fascinating thing in the universe, and it is happening inside you right now, whether you think about it or not. If this made you see your own body differently, you are going to want to watch the next one, because we are going into something even stranger, something that happens inside the human brain during moments of extreme fear that scientists still cannot fully explain. That video is up next.